Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Anna,
Yes.
it is now time for us to react to Naruto Shippuden 161. What's up, everybody? I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And watching Naruto Shippuden is part of our bucket list of 101 anime that we want to watch in our lifetime. In this case, this is one that you hadn't watched, but I had before. And last episode, we saw more investigation into the mystery of pain. That was the title of the episode.
And a few more answers being revealed, popping up.
Yeah, breadcrumbs here and there.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's enough for them to finally put it together. I wonder if, is it just that they didn't put together all the answers, or is it that there's something else that they can't figure out? Because it seems to me like they have all the answers already, all the pieces.
All the pieces to get it.
Like, they know it's different bodies that he's controlling. They kind of figured out how. He's at least not, I don't know if controlling, but animating them. And they also know that he's not among them, the real one, right? They know that from Jiraiya. So is there anything else that I think maybe they can't really figure out how their powers kind of work. Why is it that each one of them can only use one power? How do they determine which power? And also they were saying that the guy that did the summoning is the one that Jiraiya killed. But now she can do it. So I think what I would get from it is that he has these powers that he's just spreading amongst the bodies that he's controlling. So even if you take one out, he'll just replace it and give the power to that one or something like this.
I see.
It doesn't matter. The powers don't come from the people. The powers come from him.
Which would go against something else you were theorizing before, which was that...
Yeah, that if they figure out who the bodies are, then that would help figure out how to defeat each one of them. That is true. Yeah, it goes against it. But I think, while I like that theory, I feel like this makes more sense now that we know that the new body took over the power of the old one. So it makes more sense.
Okay, well, keep that in the back of your mind, that theory of yours.
All the way over here.
Yes, here. Let me see if it's there. Yes, perfect. So now let's go right into next episode.
Good way to start the episode with an explosion.
Look who's there! It's interesting how he sees things, right? Because he's been following Naruto for so long. It's like, Naruto isn't here, so we have to do something. As if the other
ninjas are there for what?
Yeah. It's a conversation he had with Shikamaru.
Yeah. He kind of got it, but he can't really explain it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Konohamaru, what are you?
What are you thinking about? That's also an important mission. Yeah. It's very important, because there are many people who can't
fight at all.
They can't defend themselves. So if there's not someone going around looking for them and helping them,
There's one, you know.
Yeah.
僕もこんなひどいこと。融合が無理なら俺は諦めねえぞ。それしかねえんならそれをやるまでだ。
Oh, he's just like trying to
Gather.
gather energy while he's moving.
最後まで諦めんじゃねえって、そう俺に託したメッセージでもあるんだよ。
Jiraiya didn't give up until the very end.
Yeah.
俺はエロ仙人の弟子だ。
Used everything he had at the end to write
メッ
that.
セージが師匠の人道なら俺が弱音吐くわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Is it the Rasengan that he taught Konohamaru?
あの模様は
そうか。なら判決を下してやる。
Oh!
Oh,
Gross.
that's not what you want to happen. You don't want these things coming out of you.
お前の方は本当に知らなかったようだな。
But this one you.
なんだよこれ。何もしてないのに左側のおじちゃんが動かなくなった。
Oh, he didn't see
何したんだあいつ。
the thing, the jutsu.
反撃もできずにやられたのかこれ。
Oh my god, Konohamaru!
使っちゃったのかこれ。
He's just dragging the other guy.
Yeah. It's like a kid with a toy dragging a toy behind him, you know.
好き勝手やってくれたようですね。あなたのような下道は
Oh,
私が決して許しませんぞ。
There you go.
エビス先生。
どこを見ているのです。
it's like, no, don't look there. There's
Yeah.
nothing over there. Look at me. I'm here.
Feels powerless. What is he gonna do? He's not really running away.
Effortlessly.
It's like playtime.
どうしよう。どうしようこれ。
よし、逃げたようですね。
Woohoo!
You didn't pay attention.
私は彼のことを、このハマるくんのほかげへの道を遠ざける邪魔者。
We remember.
Yeah.
そう思っていました。ですが、ナルト君は呪われた宿命にもめげず。
It's interesting, you know, how many people hated Naruto
Yeah.
and no one's talking.
Yeah. True.
貴様、くだらん。
You rambled on for too long. I don't have time for your stories.
その意志を受け継ぎ進んでいく。君のその強い意志
Oh, is he gonna die? I don't want anyone to die. Or anyone that I know. Is he gonna save his teacher?
ここまでのようですね。このハマるくんは死ね。
I barely did anything.
Yeah.
It's like
俺が相手だ。
kind of cute.
Mosquitoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
俺は教わったんだ。忍びの道に近道なんてないことを。
Konohamaru!
このハマるくん、どうして逃げなかったのです。あなたはいずれほかげにもなられる器を持っている。
He does have the potential because he's in that circle.
影の名をかけて
Yeah.
勝負するって。俺は逃げ道なんか選ばねえ。
And Naruto will never run
その道の
away.
先に
Is that something you ever thought you would see? Konohamaru versus
Yeah,
Pain.
that's. I mean, it feels like David and Goliath. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
didn't take long.
このハマるくん。
Oh, he can.
先生。
Yeah.
Oh. It's so gross.
Yeah. I get it. He doesn't know, does he?
You started the episode saying like Naruto isn't here, we have to do something.
Yeah, he knows he's not there, but he doesn't know where he is. Oh, but the question was, is he
Is he in the
in
village?
the village or not?
お前に教えたい術が
そうなら判決
Oh,
A clone!
so good!
とどめるを極めた超
Chakra rotation, power, containment!
So good, Konohamaru!
タルトビ名はこのハマる覚えとけこれ
Haha, remember my name!
It's cool also that, like, I think it's the first time we hear him or anyone, like, say his full name.
Oh, the old frog is so tired.
Yeah, he can't keep up with Naruto's
というわけではない。ナルトちゃんとジライヤちゃんだから
stamina.
そのもの頑固なやつじゃの。
Never give up, Naruto got that part.
ナルトちゃん、これじゃわしが持たんがな。
ダメだってばよ今までの修行にかかった時間をチャラにするぐらい
Let the poor old frog rest.
大体な、こんな右を見とるときに左も見ろと言うとるようなもんじゃ。
A
Oh.
clone!
That's nice that he
They use
doesn't
the
say
same-
anything,
Yeah,
and because we get it as viewers,
right.
you know.
Yeah. So smart. Naruto can do so much with that.
Mm.
It's insane. Like, I really like that, you know, it makes you feel a lot like really when it comes to Naruto, it's not just about, you know, the amount of chakra or stamina, or it's not just that, because that kind of like gives him an advantage. It's about how smart he is in using the abilities that he does have in order to overcome the obstacles that arise in like learning other abilities. Like, it was so difficult for him to learn the Rasengan, but like he figured out a way. And I feel like it's in line with the way Naruto was presented in the very beginning, which was that he's not the best, he's not the brightest, you know, he was always behind in learning techniques and jutsu, you know, behind everyone else. It feels like it's kind of like that, in the sense that it's not easy for him to learn these things, but he figures out a way that works for him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's brilliant. I like it. I love it. It's good.
It's interesting also coupled with, you know, this episode that's a lot about Konohamaru and what was given to him by Naruto, both in terms of like way of thinking, but jutsu. Here we saw him.
Right.
He taught him the Rasengan, but he taught him
The way he knows it.
how to
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah, true.
which is with the clone.
Because I think it's impossible for him to, I mean, not impossible, but it would be very, very hard for him to teach something that he hasn't mastered himself. It's like, here's what I've learned, but here's like how it works for me. I can't teach you any other way.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
Like, maybe someone else could try to teach you how to do it with one hand. I'm not able to do
Right.
it myself, so. But yeah, did you ever think we would see first Konohamaru with the Rasengan and second
I
Konohamaru
thought-
versus Pain?
Konohamaru versus Pain is very interesting. Like, it's interesting because, yeah, like you said, you know, like, you don't expect it. You know, they put all of these like bad, they put all of these like big guys up against him, you know, and I mean they keep losing. You don't expect. I feel like it speaks a lot to the, like, they called it the Wheel of Fire, was it? You know, the strong motivation of the people in this village that everybody will fight. It's not about whether or not you can defeat him, you will fight.
But it also speaks to what Tsunade was saying earlier, right? Believe in the future generations.
Right.
You know, they can also pull their weight. And here, you know, Konohamaru did better than his teacher. Well, that is it for this reaction to Naruto episode 161. If you want to be there for our next reactions, we invite you to
Subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
like this video if you did. Comment in the comment section below, and
Have a nice day.